Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to the Cataclysm. I am Vormithrax, your tour guide through these trying times. We're playing, what are we doing? Magic Mutant? Magic Mutant! Magic Mutant. No, wait, yeah, Magic Mutant. Magic Mutant 728, that's what we're doing. Our unwilling mutant. So, we've been through some things, been to some places, done some stuff, and we got a Humvee. So, all is right with the world. As long as we got our Humvee, nothing could possibly go wrong. Oh, let's go back to the character sheet. So, there we are, and we got Fab and tailoring up to pretty acceptable levels. Long way to go on some other stats, and we had some really close calls on Friday when we made our first trip into the city. Just as horrifying as I thought it would be. Just instant predators hopping on me from every direction. So, yeah. Hopefully, we're going to be a little better able to deal with those guys from here forward. We got some things we can get done that are going to help out quite a bit. We did manage to raid the library and a bit of a magic shop. So we got some upgrades in our spell casting. And we got some skill book upgrades. But, unfortunately, the library we went to was missing whole sections. No computer books, no... what else was there? No first aid books, none of that stuff. So whole sections were just totally absent. So we still got some holes in our skill lists that are going to cause some problems. Obviously, we need first aid, so we can get first aid, electronics, and computers. We're missing the three we need for any kind of CBM stuff for successful installation rate. As well as, of course, computers just for general ease of getting around inside the labs. So, yeah, it's a little tough at the moment for that, and we need to go to labs because the whole mutant thing. We've been able to do very little other than mutate slightly from the serums we pulled out of the lab we originally escaped from. We do know where one is nearby. There are a couple of Kevlar Hulks right at the stairs, so I gotta go there, so we're gonna have to deal with those. Whether I just drop down and then run around or teleport around them or what we do, we'll see. But I think we can manage it. So we're going to do some more staying at our vehicle for a bit, though. We got some more powering up to do. Anything I can do out of the way of these towns to level myself up is a good thing. This is the lab, normal lab. Multiple Kevlar Hulks waiting for us. We're just hanging out here next to the military bunker. We got free unlimited water in there and an auto dock couch we can take advantage of eventually. Other than that, the city we raided on Friday was way down here. So we hit a portion of that magic shop and that bookstore. We'll mark that one off. Nothing else to get there. I couldn't risk anything else. It was extremely hit or miss whether we were going to get out of that. It was down to some pretty lucky rolls. I would have liked to have gotten to the other library. But in our current gear and setup, I just don't think it's possible. I need to be able to smite predators fairly quickly and easily without taking horrendous bleeding damage. So we'll see. But we brought back some gear, we brought back some stuff, so I'm currently just rolling through the skills. We're gonna go ahead and finish leveling everything up off of our books, and then I believe we needed to work on our spells a little further. I wanted to get Ice Spike up at least a couple more levels, maybe to level 10. That way we'll get the fail chance down, get the range up. If I get the range to 10 also, that would be really, really helpful. The further out I can cast it, the more times I can cast it before something gets on me, so I might be able to drop predators at the outer edge of my vision range, assuming they don't just hop around a corner or outside of a dark room or something. So that's what we're going to try to do there. And Magic Missile, I still think I'm going to leave it where it's at. Pain Split we can't level. Phase Door we're not leveling now in favor of Lesser Quantum Tunnel. It's got a longer range teleport for less cost, and I can cast it without using my hands. So it seems, in my opinion, superior in every way to Phase Door, with the sole exception of if you wanted for some reason to teleport smaller distances, you could choose this one and not level it up. But we happen to get that one first and then this one after. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on there. And then, of course, we got the lovely, lovely Dark Sight, which we may also level a little bit further, maybe. We're getting a little tiny bit longer duration, nothing substantial, and the fail chance brought down. So yeah, so we're gonna sit here now. We're limited by our food supply. We're still having crazy problems with calories. Just it's hopefully they've tuned it some more or something. I suspect it's just a problem with the character, and the game was built before a lot of these changes were made, so we're carrying an existing save across a bunch of adjustments and tunings and variations to the calorie system, and things are just pretty haywire. We've already lost probably a body weight and a half of calories in this particular run. Twice we've adjusted our calories back up to a slightly below normal level, even though I'm smashing just thousands and thousands and thousands of calories in my face every day. So yeah, it's something weird. When we start up a new game, it'll probably be fine and we'll be rebalanced. I wanted to check something though. I believe in the debug menu, is it edit player? Stamina, hit points, stats, skills, no. Not status window. I thought there was somewhere in here a calorie diary or something that showed what was going on with your calories. Maybe it's in there somewhere. I'll figure it out. Alright. Oh yeah, it was definitely broke, so I got no bones about cheating in the calories for this one. I avoid that whenever I can. I usually just put up with problems, but if it's something that's going to actually end the run and it's broken, then I'll work around it. Alright. Asked for too much here. I did not play CDDA for like 5 months or so. Were there any big notable changes? Yes. And no, I'm not going to tell you. I get this question a lot, and I can't answer it. I'm realize that I'm so immersed in Cataclysm, it's hard enough to keep up with the bleeding edge stuff. I can't remember last week's changes. Don't ask me to tell you what's different between now and any random time period that somebody's asking me about. I have no idea. I just couldn't tell you. Nested containers is, yes, probably the only obvious one, but the game changes too much. There's just too much info, and I can't keep track of when changes were made and so on. So I can't answer that kind of question, unfortunately. A lot of changes to the nested container system. Bugs still being worked out. So beyond that, though, I know there were other pretty notable changes. I just can't remember what came in when. Hard enough to keep myself up to date. I can't keep track of the old stuff, too, or when they happened. Okay, so, show the map. The intent is to, like I said, power up, go into that lab, see what we can get done in the lab, and then go from there. I think we'll be able to well, I won't say easily do the lab, because there's so many Kevlar Hulks that I still don't have a good way of dealing with them other than through the environment with goo pits and such. But we should be able to avoid them. The problem will be limitation on mana. I mean, 3,400 sounds like a lot, but it disappears really fast when you're teleporting all over the place and casting spells constantly, and it just goes away really quickly. Okay, let's have some cooked meat. We are satisfied and turgid, and we're tired. I guess we'll start off with a nice, restful nap. Reading light off, wear the blindfold, and take a nap. So while he's doing that, I know you wake. Oh, I got my stereo on. Keep forgetting I've got the stereo going. I know I looked at the survivor suit. Come on now. You're supposed to be tired. There you go. I know I looked at the survivor suit. And, or the light survivor suit. We're going to go light survivor. We're going to try to keep this guy as dodgy as possible. Given the kinds of opponents that we're up against and such, I think dodge is going to be the better way to go. So we're going to be dodgy and hope that our mutations kind of help us focus that way. That they don't send us along the tank line or something. I might have to reevaluate what armor I'm wearing if they make me all big and tanky. We'll see. But, so So I've got the materials to put together the Light Survivor suit. Then we're going to disassemble the Kevlar vest that we have for components and see if we have enough to put together any of the other parts. I can't wear boots because we've got hooves. Probably what will happen is I'll mutate in such a way that I'm going to just destroy or not be able to wear certain of my gear. We'll see. That happens. We're kind of used to that. To get rid of blindfold. And of course we're hungry again. Another couple of meat. Some canned tomatoes. Marshmallow. Alright, good to go. So let's get that done first, I think. I want to go ahead and get that set up. Oops. Spell it right. So Light Survivor suit's what we're after. Yep. And use, it's not going to matter, but use the tool belt and use the empty ballistic vest on the suit. And then I'm going to take that apart for the Kevlar components to hopefully build something else. Arc welder, please. If we can get even most of the survivor suit put together, that'll really raise our survivability rate quite a bit. 100% protection. It won't fully protect us from the damage, but it'll absorb 80-90% of it, only a little trickle through, so it'll really up our survivability. We'll still bleed. Predators will still be able to punch through it, most likely. Okay, get item. Light Survivor suit. Let's see. Where do I have space? 150, 109, right up there. So we've got the suit on now. Love that we're still wearing our extra large sakis and our double balaclavas. We'll keep the underwear for now. Let's get rid of, let's unload the jeans. Then drop them. And that's it. That's really the only thing I needed to take off for now. Was I running around shirtless again? Oh no, I've got the jacket. Oh, we'll get rid of that too. We'll really pare it down. Alright, so we got the suit done. Now I need to go track down the Kevlar vest. Disassemble. Oh, Kevlar, no. Disassemble. Alright, what's going on? Drop. Butcher. 19 layered Kevlar panels. That's what I wanted. Okay, what of the other Light Survivor parts can we make? Gloves I can wear. I think I want the hood first. And again with the safety glasses. Fine. So I can't wear the boots. We've got the suit. So mask, hood, and gloves would be it. Let's go with the hood first. Go ahead and use the rain hood. And gloves. Which will probably be one of the first things to go when I start mutating. Okay. One plastic bottle. I not bring any plastic bottles with me. Got lots of small bottles, but no. I got one sports drink bottle. That'll get me one of them. And I can unload the antiseptic to get the small bottles for the rest. Alright. Let's just drink our sports drink. That frees up one. Unload. Yeah. One more. Oh yeah. Oops, safety glasses. Port strength, fine. I don't think I have any gas mask charges still. We haven't found a single item that has working gas mask charges, or any charges at all. Charcoal and paper. Paper's no problem. Oh, I forget what the easy way to make charcoal is. Alright, let's throw on the gloves, the mask, the hood. Get rid of one of the balaclavas for now. Keeping the army helmet. You put my atomic reading light covered in there, did you? Okay, Taylor's kits. Let's get the hiking backpack fully repaired. Oh, let's just get everything reinforced while we're doing it. Not sure I can do that one. No neoprene. Thought I took one of those off. Uh-oh, ran out of rags? I had just enough to get all that other stuff done. Let's turn... Chop those up. Chop... that up. Done with you for now. Okay, gear's in good shape. So how's our encumbrance looking? Ooh, 31 on the torso. Not too bad considering we got the backpack on. Arms at 14. Head doesn't matter. Arm guards and elbow pads. Arm guards might have to go. 14. We'll leave it that way for the moment. Just the light gloves, huh? Light survivor gloves. We might put glove liners or something in there as well. Till I get the firefighter gear. My normal setup is flame resistant suit and all the accoutrement. Gloves, hood, suit, so on. That way you've got 100% protection for both those as well as the survivor suit. And it bumps the protection up another couple points, which is pretty important. And then just socks on my feet. My weak point, my hooves. I really hope hooves... I don't know, does anybody know actually, does the hooves mutation add protection value to your feet? Are they harder to damage? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Anybody know? 16 on the mouth. Yeah, we definitely need to ditch one of these balaclavas. That's a little too much. 12. We'll see if we can live with 12. Probably don't have much choice, because we've got to keep temperature. We're only on day 33 of spring. Normal start date nowadays is 61, so we've been dealing with a lot more cold than I'm used to. Okay, so gear-wise, we still don't have a good solution for our weaponry. We got a ton of it, but it's all mismatched gun versus magazine versus ammo. We've got just a couple of odd machine gun options that we're taking advantage of currently, or carrying but not actually using, as I tend to do. I can't remember. Can I reinforce the helmet? I don't think I can. Oops. If I can, it probably doesn't do it. Yeah, it doesn't do it with the helmet. Alright. Not with the tailoring kit, anyway. Okay, anything weird in my inventory? I'm not carrying my toolbox currently. Which is fine. I think we're good. So until we track down the fireman gear and get it cleaned up, fixed, and installed, that's our gear. Okay, let's turn our attention to book reading again. Everybody's favorite activity, watching Vormithrax sit in a vehicle reading books. No. Read the book. Bash protection of 1? That doesn't seem like much. That seems really light for a difference between skin and hooves. We'll try to knock this stuff out quick so we don't spend too much time doing it. 7 to 9% gains per is pretty good. Still taking longer than I kind of expected given our 12 intelligence, but okay. At least we can drink our water now. So our targets, we've got the one lab right next to us. We know of 2 research facilities. I'm just pretty scared of them because of the overwhelming number of Kevlar Hulks that are there. All the security guards have upgraded into Kevlar Hulks. We've got a Goblin encampment, but I've never been there. I don't have the faintest idea how hard it is, how dangerous it is. If they have magic-wielding goblin wizards, they're going to be hitting me with things like magic that acts like guns from long range, or how that all works, I don't know. I think some more of my stuff... Oh yeah, my totems froze solid. I was looking for my totems, couldn't eat them. Well, I guess we're going to have one more meat, and then another more meat, and then some water, and then we're going to go to sleep again. A lot of times when I'm doing things like this, I worry about how much time I'm spending because evolution progresses, but we don't really have that problem this time. There's not really any external pressure or time pressure for me to get things done speedy or to avoid long reading or studying or spellcrafting sessions, because everything's already super nasty. Got a goblin encampment recently. No magic, just melee and slings. Alright. Oh, whether you can progress faster than Evo, you probably can with 90% of characters. I tend to play some really, really bad characters sometimes, though. So, some of the handicaps I play with, I worry that I'm going to not progress faster than Evo. Well, we're all out of cooked meat, so that's not good. And cooked rice. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a food run somewhere. If you know how to handle it, broken arms are usually the only problem for 3 or 4 days. Yeah, fish? I guess. I haven't done fishing, anything fish-related, in quite a while. I know there's been quite a few changes in both the fish themselves and how the fish are handled in-game. Let's get undehydrated first, though. Okay, electronics 5. Keep on working. Nope. Oh, see? You let me forget to turn the stereo back on. I got to yakking, and I forgot to turn the stereo on. Here we lost all that progress. I can't remember if we've cleared the local dairy farm or not, or if there's still any cows left for us to go harvest. Have some Toastums. And a chocolate bar. Water.
3 thanks for all the awesome gaming.
Hey, thanks very much for the resub, Trissy Lan. Appreciate that very much. Glad you're enjoying the gaming. Yeah, let's keep going. There is 6. So maybe we'll yeah, the meat makes things a little more convenient, so we want to at least pretend we're obeying the food rules while it's crazy. Well, let's go get us a cow real quick. pretty sure the closest one is empty. DDA 7 Days to Die and even Shadow Empire. Oh man, Shadow Empire. I have such a want to love but keep getting my massively aggravated relationship with that game. Man, I so want to play that game and I love so much about it, but God, there's just every time I try, there's certain things that happen that just drive me bonkers, make me nuts. I'm kind of letting it sit for a little while. Let Vic work on some more improvements. He's doing it at a fair rate. I think he's finally just about done wiggling out the new logistics system, so hopefully with that out of the way, he'll be able to focus on some quality of life improvements and knocking some edges off of the things that a lot of people complain about. "7 Days to Die, though. I don't know. That game's just crazy." Uh-oh. Alright, we killed him instead of getting a hitchhiker. So many Predator hitchhikers this run. Yeah, vastly different games. Almost the exact same subject matter, but how they handle the gameplay is just so different between Cataclysm and 7 Days to Die. Which is great. Love the subject matter, of course, and enjoy the different styles. I find 7 Days to Die actually more relaxing, even though it's a more action-oriented shooter. Alright, I don't want to break the fence open. I'd rather let the cows stay. So I'm going to go around to the fence, even if I have to haul the meat further. I don't think I can avoid getting screeched by him if I stay in the vehicle, but let's do something tricksy. Stop driving. Let's get out of the vehicle. See if we can manage to stay out of range of his screech. Keep him on the other side of the vehicle while I smack him with fun spells. Alright, that'll work fine. Out of range? He's out of range. Damn that short range. How about Magic Missile? Tag. One more. Oh. One more meaning two more. Okay, there we go. We don't want the cow to suffer, so... Uh-oh, where's the Skelljug? 52, you coming this way, Skelljug? Yes, you are. Damn it. I don't want you... Oh, wait. Damn it, there's zombies in the field, so did they already break the fence? Crap. Wow, he brought me to a halt? First time I've ever seen that happen. What the hell? Humvee's too heavy for its engine. What? Did I run out of regular diesel and I gotta switch to JP8? I think that's what happened. That's kind of funny timing. Alright, control individual engines. Switch to that. Stop trying to start the vehicle. No. That's hilarious that I ran out of gas right as I reached the Juggernaut. Alright, now we got some run up. Alright, Juggernaut's gone. I need to avoid attracting the rest of those guys. Damn it! Here they come. Alright, let's change course here. Let's drag those guys north. Yeah, they already broke the fence. Alright, so... Hey guys, I'm right here. Follow me back to the north, please. No predators. No predators on the list. Don't let the wrestlers get within about 4 spaces, because they'll grab you and drag you out of the vehicle. I left the hatch open in the back. That's hilarious. Who's still down to the south? Come on, you guys. Gotta move on. Oh, crap. There is a predator. He's gonna make things inconvenient. All I need to do is get the herd moving north and not have anything closer. Not sure I managed it. Alright, let's do a long around and around. Hey, cows. So there's a dead cow. Ah, see, the damn screechers after more cows. What the hell, cows? You used to kick the crap out of me. How come you can't kill the stupid screecher? Look at that. Stupid screecher's killing cows. Ain't no way! Stone Golem's hanging around out there too. Oh crap, he's following somebody as well. What the hell, game? I just wanted to get some ground beef. Woohoo! Forgot what zoom level I was at. Oh, Mr. Screecher. Hey, Mr. Screecher, yes, I am closer. Come to get me. Interrupting my lunch. Stupid Screecher. And he made a mess of the fence. Alright, so the cows are going to go all over the place now, probably. Let's see. I'll do. How big are you, cow? 680 volume? Yeah, we're not taking you in the car. It's like 20 minutes to butcher this thing. I know I'm going to get interrupted. 25 minutes. Alright, we made it. Cool. All I want is the... I guess the fat and the meat. Yep. $70 meat. The rate I'm eating it, that's fine. I don't want more than that because it'll just go bad. It's got a reality bubble. Hopefully the cows will still, some more cows will still be alive by the time we get back. I'm just gonna park out here in the middle of this field. There's no point in going back to where we were. I've still got plenty of water and we don't need this. Well, except, oh, massive zombie spiders. I haven't dealt with them yet either. Can I find a quiet spot? Alright, this'll work. Stereo and crouch and let's cook up some meat. Cool. And back to reading. Yeah, with the changes to the food systems they've been making, it might be necessary finally to start looking into food preservation methods again, whether it's freezing or curing, freezing, salting, smoking, all that kind of stuff. We'll see. Be kind of nice to get back to a point where that kind of stuff actually meant something again. Can we get the final level? Nope. Dead tired. Alright, I pushed it too far. Let's have a few more bites. Yeah, it's been quite a while now where anybody with experience at the game, food has been mostly an irrelevancy. So, we'll see. Well, that's the problem, Melodeth. The food I eat doesn't really rot. I mean, there's so much canned goods out there, plus all of the animals you can go get. I mean, a couple of dairy farms and any method of preserving, and you've got meat forever. Go to one grain silo, and you've got enough flatbread for a year. I think I actually calculated it. It was like 6 months of food for a single survivor in just one pair of silos. That was under the old systems, though, the old calorie systems. The new one, I have no idea what the numbers might look like. It's really hard to gauge now, I think, because of the variability of the... However, they've got these activity levels tuned to your metabolism. How modified is the vehicle I'm using? I stripped out the entire interior except for everything in the driver's seat stayed the same, and I replaced the trunk with a cargo space under here. So I ripped everything else out, and there's cargo spaces in these 5. Welding rig, chemistry station, workbench. Occasionally I'll swap the workbench out for an autoclave, depending on what kind of run I'm doing, and if I expect to be doing a lot of dissecting and need the autoclave to sterilize the CBMs. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I add a couple extra tanks. I've got an M50 or an M2 I put on it, and that's about it. More power, of course. Too dark to read. Too dark to read? I don't think so. And we're already out of our first batch of meat. So here's what it looks like from the inside. So I add extra tanks. I always want 2 for fuel, 1 for clean water, and 1 for, you know, cough syrup, whatever. At least 2 batteries is usually all I ever need. I threw a third in because we had it available. And I replaced the M240 with an M2. As soon as I can. We're short on rifle skill. I've already got the M2, but I can't install it until I get my rifle skill up 1 more level. And that's about it. All I ever need, really. Every once in a while, if I got the mood and the availability, I'll throw some enhanced solar panels on it, or quantum solar panels, but they're totally not necessary. Unless you're also firing plasma turrets or something, you're never going to burn through the power you've got from the storage batteries, so... This is pretty much all I ever need right there. 5 storage spaces is plenty for my needs, and, I mean, even with ramming things earlier, we got a little bit of damage on the composite, and that's about it. I forget how many things we've hit recently. And with all that power, I can easily just sit here and tap the R key and get it all fixed up in no time. And I can go back to ramming things if I want. I only do it in select circumstances. Back when I was running Blaze Mod, aka Vehicle Additions Mod, I would also keep an eye out for bandit bulldozers. And I would replace the wheels with tracks. I think this is damage that I hadn't fixed earlier since we got our mechanic skill up, because there's no way I had that much damage just from the little bit we've done. There are no damage parts on this vehicle, so now we're 100%. I'm pretty sure that was all damage that I did, or that was on the vehicle before we were able to fix it. But yeah, when I was running Blaze Mod, Vehicle Additions Mod, I would look for the bandit bulldozers. I'd rip the treads off, and I'd replace each wheel on the vehicle with one tread. And then I'd put the spiked ram on the front of the vehicle in place of this. And that was nice because it gave me 100% off-road capability. So that was, like, really cool. Having 100% off-road on the Humvee is just pretty awesome. But I don't have access to those kinds of treads without running the mod, so... Why the stereo? Just because I got infinite power anyway, so why not? Why fiddle with the MP3 player constantly and batteries for it and all that? Yeah, that runs into the problem I have explaining to people, though, where it's more powerful, so what? If I need 50 points to kill 98% of the zombies in the game, why would I install something that does 500 points? Why bother? I have the same argument, or the same problem explaining to people that, yeah, ESAPI Vest is awesome for exactly one circumstance, and you shouldn't be getting into that circumstance anyway. If you're getting shot, you've already screwed up. You're already making mistakes. So, you only need X amount of protection. Having X plus 50 gains you nothing but weight and encumbrance. So, feel free. Stack on that super armor protection stuff as much as you want. As long as you can avoid getting shot, it's going to do absolutely nothing for you. I like the ESAPI Vest. I just rip out the plates, and it's great after that. I think it's a piece of crap when you got the plates in there. But, you know me, I just tend to not get shot. You know, except for those turret deaths way back when. But those have toned down quite a bit since we don't have random turrets in labs any longer. But yeah, I could put spiked rams on there. I could do lots of things to this vehicle. But I always run into the same question. Why bother? What's it going to gain me? I can already, as you saw, run over skeletal juggernauts at 40 miles an hour and do no damage to my vehicle. So who cares if I put a spike on it? What's that going to gain me? Other than the time it takes to put it on there and marvel at my spiky front end of my vehicle. I'm still going to be able to smash things at low speed and still kill them all. Same thing with the engines and such. Safe speed 126. I don't drive above 30. Why put a bigger engine in? People ask me all the time, hey Vorm, don't you know there's bigger engines? Yeah, I sure do. Why would I bother? It's more weight and it's going to get me more speed I'm not going to use. Why? I mean, I'm a form of function guy, so I like function. Show me the function and explain to me how it's going to make my life easier, and I'm all for it. But just doing things because you can do things, not to gain any actual benefit out of it, that's that way lies madness. Let's cook up some more cow meat. As I come down off of my latest rant. Don't get me wrong, you guys do you. Whatever makes you happy, you go for it. I'm just a stranger that plays games on the internet. My opinion is my own. I try to explain my positions, and I usually think I can adequately defend my position and explain things and my viewpoint, but I'm happy to be proven wrong, and I'm happy to understand that other people get their own methods of enjoyment out of the game. I might think they're nuts. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. All those farmers and hand-loading ammo people. Those people. Those people are just crazy. But you know the rest of you folks are okay. Just those folks that are crazy. Let's do some more of this. So I'm contemplating, we have a new feature that Twitch has made available for community projects for the Twitch points. The duct tape points. I'm contemplating doing putting a bounty on forcing me to do a farming episode. Putting like 1 million duct tape bounty. And if you guys ever manage to donate 1 million duct tape points, I'll be forced to do an episode solely devoted to setting up a farm and actually farming crops or something. I'm toying with the idea. We'll see. So, another book done. Yay! I like books being done. Or skill groups. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Skill groups being done. Okay, light off. Stereo off. Wear blindfold. Go to sleep. Yeah, I did a modified Humvee once a while back where I added another row to the back. I don't remember why or what incentivized me to want to do it in that particular case. I think that was back before I cured myself completely of the Pokemon addiction, the gotta collect it all hoarding addiction that so many of you guys suffer from. I can't think of any other reason I would have done it. Now, see, to make it challenging, I would have to set up a farm in like a football field in the middle of a city. We'd have to generate maps until we found a football field right in the middle of a city with dialed up evolution and dialed up spawn rates. And I'd be forced to actually build the farm inside the football stadium, on the football field. That's the only thing I can think of, the only building or structure I can think of that I would be able to do a farm in that would be inside of a city, or at least on the outskirts of a city. Because just turning on wander spawns and telling me to go farm, I'm never going to see any wander spawns. I mean, they don't work that way. So there wouldn't be much of a challenge there. I'd have to put it in a city in order to give any kind of a bite to the difficulty level. When can we install autodocs in vehicles? I hope never. I think there's going to be mods for that, but I hope never. I hope never. I like the fact that you have to go searching for the autodocs. And they're in mostly pretty dangerous places to go get. So I think that's a good thing to have in the game. I hope they never make autodocs portable. I think autoclave... I know nothing about real-life autoclaves, but it seems like autoclaves would be pretty silly to be running in a vehicle as well. With current-day technology, anyway. That, you know, an escaped mutant would put together. But let's not get into that. Am I out of meat again? Did I not grab my meat? I did not grab my meat. I have to grab my meat more often on the internet. I know the internet loves it when I grab my meat. Okay, what are we down to? I guess we need to hit computers next. CBM's being tied to an NPC faction, that'd probably be Hub. I'm going to assume that if they're going to do that, they're going to tie the CBMs to the Hub faction. They're the high technologists for the game. Got me. I'm not following that side of things too much. I just play what I'm given. I don't read through too many of the what's coming or what's planned or so on. Threads or information sources. Is that going to come before or after the long promised NPC overhaul that I'm still waiting for? Before I'm willing to touch NPC features? Encumbrance per slot? You don't say, Melodeth. Wow, who modded that in? What crazy person thought that'd be a good idea? Yeah, I looked on Friday to look at the helmet information and noticed that they were all still the same encumbrance value for every slot, and I was like, so the underlying code has been changed, but nobody's actually gone into all of the thousands of helmets and hats and other items to actually adjust those numbers yet. Which is basically the same problem that happened with the nested container system. The underlying code was put in, but then there were a million different items and mechanisms and things tied into the item system that all had to be then adjusted and refactored and so on. And we're still riding the waves of that whole process. Okay, did we finish it? We finished it. Another book done. Let's see. Finish those last two. We'll do cutting weapons. I'm not going to do the fab. I got no use for that high-level fab right now. Hopefully we can get the rest of the stuff done before I run out of this current cow.